All right, it's the battle of the Maduros. Which one comes on top? You gotta find out. Hey everyone, I'm Dave with Beast Made Reviews, of course, a channel dedicated to reviewing quality at different price points. Now, My Cigar Pack is a company that I really love. I love what they offer. They have just an amazing cigar subscription service that I think is just the best of the best. They have the cigars that you really want. And sometimes they like to make specific cigar packs that my audience can enjoy if they like to watch this channel. So today I have that. Now, My Cigar Pack made this pack for me, and they said, we need to see what you think about these, and we want to know which one comes on top. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go a little bit over all of these here, have a little bit of a mini review for all of these, and we're gonna go into each one, see which one comes out on top. Now, a Maduro is really just the color of the wrapper. Maduro is just a signifier of a dark brown wrapper. There are different types of cigars with Maduro wrappers. Some of these suggestions are definitely Maduros, and some of the other ones, I'm not exactly sure, but they're still all incredible. So I'm really thrilled with what they sent me here. And if you want to take this battle to your own home and try these out, you can go and check these out too from My Cigar Pack. Now, I can't link to them directly, but I will have links down below to my website. I have a landing page on my website with a lot of things there that are suggested pieces that maybe you want to try. And I'll have links to this pack on that website. Speaking to the guys at My Cigar Pack, I think he said there's only about 40 packs here. So if you want to go try this, definitely go sooner rather than later. My last pack sold out a long time ago, so this one will probably sell out too. So definitely go and check it out. And if you didn't know this, I have a coupon. You can use this coupon and it'll save you some cash. So thank you to My Cigar Pack. All right, so let's get to the first one here. The first one here is a Crowned Heads Coroneta Maduro. Now, I really like Crowned Heads. I think they're fantastic. I love almost everything that they make, and so I was really excited to see this one. And this is in the Duke size, which is a 5.5 by 54 size. It has a San Andres Maduro wrapper with an Ecuadorian Connecticut binder, and fillers are from Dominican Republic, Nicaragua, and Pennsylvania. And this comes out of the Casa Carrillo in the Dominican Republic. I think this is a beautiful cigar, beautiful wrapper, and I love the band as well. And then when you light it up, it's a rich, dark, roasty black coffee, some charred oak, and some fragrant cedar in the air as well. There's no spice at the start. It has some mineral notes. It's a little bittersweet. And the burn on this was pretty good too. I thought it was mostly even, though maybe a little bit wavy here and there. It has good smoke output and has the perfect milkshake draw on this. I mean, there's just absolute perfection for the draw. It's nice, rich, and bold. So far, good start here. Next cigar is a familiar one here, and this one is the Axum Maduro by Foundation Cigar. Now, I love Foundation cigars. Everything I've tried from them so far has been great. And this one I've already tried before, and I really, really like it. So let's go over it really quick again. So this one is a 6x52 box press Toro. It has a dark Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper. Binder is Connecticut broadleaf. Filler is Nicaraguan, and it comes from Nicaragua and the AJ Fernandez factory. It has a nice little pigtail on the end there. I love pigtails. I think that's really cool. Love the box press on this. And when you light it up, this is fantastic. It's rich, full flavored. It has some dark, bittersweet chocolate, some coffee, some oak, and it has a hefty dose of spice in there. The spice does die down eventually, but it is pretty potent at the start. There's a little bit of caramel, a little bit of leather there, but has a ton of body and flavor. The draw on this is pretty loose, but it wasn't a deal killer here. Tons and tons of smooth, creamy smoke, and the burn was a little bit wonky here and there, but that's normal for box press cigars. I get a little bit of peanut in the second third there, and has a beautiful cocoa smell in the air as well. This one's gonna be hard to beat because I really like this one a lot. This is excellent. All right, next here is another one by Foundation. This was the Foundation Tabernacle Havana Seed 142. And this is one where I wasn't sure about because I knew that the original Tabernacle was a Maduro. I think it's a broadleaf, but I lit it up and boy, was I thrilled about this one. This is incredible. This is such a good cigar here. Now, first of all, it's a gorgeous appearance there. I love the Tabernacle design there, really cool. The size on this is a 5x50 Robusto. The wrapper is a Havana Seed Connecticut 142 from the USA. Binder is Mexican San Andres. Filler is Nicaraguan Esteli, Jalapa, and Jamastran. And it comes from the AJ Fernandez factory in Nicaragua. Cuba. Now, when you light this up, it is super rich and flavorful. It's complex. It has a load of spice and cedar and some earthy notes with a perfect sweetness on this. It has a gorgeous sweet smoke smell in the air. It has some white pepper, and I get a little bit of molasses and caramel, and then a hint of leather as well. I mean, what a fantastic cigar. Tons of flavor and rich, almost savory at times. It's not your typical Maduro, and that's what I like about this a lot. The burn was great. It was mostly even with a good smoke output and perfect milkshake draw again. This is really heating up, but let's go to the next one real quick. Next is the Grey Cliff Grand Cru. Now, I haven't tried anything from Grey Cliff yet, so I was really excited to try this one. This one was a little bit hard to find the size of this, but I think it's a scooter. I think it's about a 4 1/4 by 42 or something around that for the size. And I'm not sure about the details here, but I think it's a Habano wrapper. I think it's Ecuadorian binder, and the filler, I think, is Honduran, Costa Rican, and Nicaraguan. But I do know this originated in the Bahamas. Now, when you light this up, there's a ton of dark roasted coffee at the start. There's some pepper and a lot of nuts as well. It has a little bit of leather in the finish. There's a hint of cherry and some oak as well. Beautiful smell in the air. The draw was pretty snug on this, so I had to use the perfect draw and open it up. When I used the perfect draw, it opened up some more nutty flavors like peanut and cashew, but it had a pretty good burn overall, even though it was a little bit wavy at times. Now, that spice dies down after a few minutes, and then it eventually comes back a little bit in the final third. Pretty interesting. I think this had a pretty good amount of flavor, and it's about a medium, maybe medium plus in the strength for the Grey Cliff. All right, next is one that I know a lot of people are going to want to try. This one is the Orthodox by Black Label Trading Company. Now, this is the Corona Gorda in 5x46. Wrapper is Mexican San Andres. Binder is Ecuadorian Habano. Filler is Nicaraguan, and this comes from Nicaragua from Fabrica Oveja Negra. It also has a pigtail on the end there, which of course I really like. Beautiful dark wrapper. I think this looks great. A little bit intimidating. Now, when you light this up, it is rich and bold. Everything you expect from this type of cigar. It's thick, it's bittersweet, and it has a really beautiful, sweet smell in the air. Some of the tasting notes I get are coffee and black pepper. There's a touch of leather. There's some woodiness and some dried fruit in the second half. The pepper eventually fades away after the first third, and then a bit of anise comes through in the final third with some oak as well. Now, this has tons of flavor, and for the strength, I thought it was pretty strong. Really great, so really thrilled about that one there. And the last one on the list here is a Tatuaje Kahonu 2015 Reserva, or the brown label. Now, I love Tatuaje. I think they have amazing cigars, so I was really excited to see that in the sampler. Now, this is a Robusto Gordo, which is a 5x55. Wrapper is an Ecuadorian Habano. Binder is a double Nicaraguan binder, and then the filler is Nicaraguan as well. And this originates from Nicaragua and the My Father factory. Now, apparently Kahonu means ballsy or something like that in Cuban slang, which I think is a great name for this series here. And there's several different types of Kahonu from different years and different configurations. I haven't tried this one, but I've tried other Kahonus, which I really liked. And this one, again, was no surprise, great. And when you light it up, there's a good bit of pepper at the start with some cocoa and black coffee. There's some leather and some earthy notes as well. And every once in a while, I get this kind of faint hickory note in there as well. Then I get some nutmeg and then this beautiful subtle sweetness. I mean, this is excellent. What a great cigar. I would say it definitely is more on the full side of flavor, maybe full side of body as well, and full side maybe of strength as well. I mean, it's a pretty bold cigar. It had the absolute perfect draw again, just a little bit of resistance there. And the burn did get a little wavy here and there, but it was mostly really good. All right, so let's get down to the battle now. Sixth place goes to Crowned Heads Coronetta. I think this was good, but definitely not the best from Crowned Heads that I've ever had. Definitely not the best Maduro I've ever had. I would not turn this cigar down. This was not a terrible cigar at all, but compared to some of the other bangers here, this just had to be last place, unfortunately. But sixth place goes to Crowned Heads Coronetta Maduro. All right, fifth place goes to Grey Cliff Grand Cru. Now, this one was good. Again, better than the Coronetta. I would never turn these down. These are fantastic in their own way. Compared to some of the other ones here, this one had maybe a little bit less flavor and boldness. That's not a huge downside for me, but just nitpicking here, that played into it. All right, fourth place goes to Orthodox by Black Label Trading Company. Now, this was an excellent cigar. I actually really like this one a lot. Super bold and rich and strong as well. If you like those type of cigars, then definitely go for that. Excellent cigar, really pretty much in the middle of this pack here, I think. Third place goes to Foundation Axum. Now, this one I thought was going straight to the top, but I was wrong. Now, this Axum is great. It's incredible. I would love to have a box of these. They are so, so good. I love this in almost every way. I love the draw and the pigtail, smoke output, the flavor, the box press. I mean, it's just a fantastic cigar. But we have two more. Which one gets the coveted BMR award for Best Cigar of the Maduro Battle? Is it the Kahonu by Tatuaje or the Foundation Tabernacle Havana Seed? Second place goes to Tatuaje Kahonu. This was incredible. I really love this cigar. It was great in every way. Super full while also being very flavorful as well, and had some subtle notes there, which I really enjoyed. Sometimes that's hard to pull off on a full cigar there, but this one was fantastic. But to me, the winner of this battle goes to the Foundation Tabernacle Havana 142. This one was absolutely great, and I wasn't sure if this one was actually a Maduro or not, and maybe it still isn't, I don't really know, but of this bunch here, this one was fantastic. I love this cigar, but if you want to go try this, I would definitely check this one out. This one is a more limited cigar in the pack. That adds even more reason why you need to go get this pack now sooner rather than later. If you're interested in these, definitely go to my website and check out the links there. But what do you think? What wins the battle here for you? Let me know. And of course, if you like this content, feel free to subscribe down below. I think you'll really like it here. Also, did you know I have a second channel? And I'll leave this video up for a little while and then I'm going to delete it. So if you like these type of videos, go subscribe to BMR2. And if you want to go watch more videos in my secret playlist of cigar stuff, go up there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. I'm Dave with Beast Made Reviews. Bye.